Hey y'all, this is my review for Basketball Wives. Remember that show? For episodes 9, 10, and 11. Yes, it's another 3-episode review. This episode takes place right after the wig snatch episode. So the ladies are back in LA. The first scene is Evelyn meeting up with Jackie just for lunch and drinks. Jackie's being Jackie, in which I mean she's being wacky. And then the topic is Clayana. Evelyn doesn't feel bad at all what happened. She says she's fine with never seeing her again. Jackie says she feels kind of bad. She thought that Clayana could have used the shaman activity they went to, while Evelyn says she can use an exorcism. But she does say that Vanessa could have used the shaman, and now they're working on their friendship. But again, we know that doesn't mean anything because they were beefing when the show started airing. I'm very curious to see how they fell out again. And side note, doesn't it feel like Basketball Wives been on for a really long time? Like, is the reunion in sight? Evelyn's 180 with Vanessa and how nice she's being right now, it's kind of jarring. So Vanessa the Bayang arrives, and we're getting a little bit more of her background. Now, I need to know the timeline because she said that she has kids outside of her marriage with Isaiah. If I'm wrong, correct me. She said that she was married for 5 years after her and Isaiah broke up. So her and Isaiah got back together. So she had 2 kids while in I don't know. Maybe I heard that wrong. The problem is I don't care that much, so make sure y'all correct me. If this was a Bravo program, we probably would have got a chart with the timeline. Vanessa reminds us again that she actually lives in Arizona and not LA. I just hate how production just plucks these girls from different cities and just give them accommodations in LA. It is not Basketball Wives LA. So then we found out that the next event will be for Evelyn's Foundation for Domestic Violence, and she's inviting all the ladies to come. Except Clayana, of course. Next scene we're with Giselle, and the gist of this scene is she basically misses her son because she actually lives in Mississippi and she's in LA for Basketball Wives. Feel bad for her, but fast forward. So next scene we're with Evelyn meeting up with Brittany. Brittany says this is her first time seeing Evelyn since the incident with Clayana, and she's been purposely keeping a distance from the group. So of course Evelyn wants to hear from Brittany why she skipped out on brunch before they left. And they get right into talking about the incident that happened. From Brittany's perspective, you have Jennifer, who is not a fighter, antagonizing Clayana. And she should have expected that type of reaction. So why would you do that? Now, Evelyn, she says, be that as it may, Jennifer does have a mouth on her, but like your immediate reaction is to take your shoes off and run up on somebody with your fists clenched, like towering over them. And Evelyn said, she was going to do something. So it could have been anybody else. I would have had the same reaction. I hate to say that, but I agree with Evelyn. Like, Jennifer didn't do anything that warranted being ran up on. Y'all, like, all she did was, there's some hoes in this house. That's all she did. And I'm guessing if Clayana wasn't such a gutter snipe, maybe she would have approached that situation differently. I mean, at least Evelyn and Brittany are having a grown conversation about it. Brittany still thinks there's different sets of rules for people in the group. Girl, Brittany, if you don't feel like you fit in, okay, bye. Thank you for your services. No one has you at gunpoint. You can leave. That's probably why they added 4 new people to the show, because they knew 2 people wasn't gonna cut it. So even though Brittany feels she doesn't fit in the group, Evelyn says, what can we do to make you feel more comfortable? Evelyn cares, for now. But she does invite her to her foundation event, and Brittany agrees to go. So next scene we're with Vanessa, and she's talking to her sister, who has an equally strange hairstyle. So the gist of this conversation, she's talking about her relationship with Evelyn and how, I guess, she seems to think that she's a domestic violence victim because of her crying to her in that last episode when they had their moment. And she just wants to make it clear that her husband has never touched her, but there's some pain that she needs to release. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen the last episode in 3 weeks. So if somebody wants to remind me, that's fine too. I think it's the pain of her husband that keeps cheating on her, yet she just turns a blind eye to it. A Robin Dixon syndrome. Yeah, it's a best fiends moment. Blah, blah, blah. Fast forward. Next scene we're with Giselle. She's riding in the car talking to her mom in this Mama Joyce wig. Wow. So she's calling her mom because of the events that happened at the shaman. She feels that she was holding a lot of anger towards her mom, so she just wanted to hit her up. We 20 minutes in and not much has happened, y'all. All right, we get it. She loved her mama. Fast forward. Next scene we're with Evelyn and her ex-fiance/boyfriend. So they're talking, and she has the idea to go on a double date with Jennifer and her man. Wow, and that was the entire purpose of the scene. Anywho, next we're with Brittany meeting up with some guy. Oh, she's going on a date. I mean, the guy's cute, but do I care? Let's find out. Ooh, he took the glasses off. Yeah, he should put the glasses back on. Yeah, they're having fun on this date. They're going ziplining. Fast forward. So next we're with Jennifer and Evelyn on their double date. Honestly, I like the last guy Jennifer had. Like, he seemed like more her type, age appropriate, not a scammer. But I think Jennifer is just attracted to scammers. Ain't nothing more annoying than couples talking about their dog. Oh my God. And I hope the friend I'm talking about is not watching this review. So the men get up from the table to let them talk for a bit, and Evelyn's just gushing about how much she likes him, but she's not ready to marry him. Okay. Jennifer says she's happy for Evelyn and only wants the best for her. It's so nice seeing them get along these days, isn't it? Now, other than that, this episode so far is a dud. Where's the drama? So next scene we're with Jacille and Jennifer at this beauty supply store where Jacille hopes to have her products be sold there. So she's basically doing a little infomercial right now, just saying how great her products are. Good for her. Hope we get to talking about, what's going on in the group and them trying to sell their stuff. Let's find out. Now, is this girl they're talking to the store owner, or is she just the clerk? Because if so, then they're just wasting their time. I like Jacille though, she's very positive. But yeah, that's the end of the scene. So next scene is Evelyn's foundation event, and it looks like it's like a round table discussion. I was expecting a gala or a charity type event, but it looks like they're just about to do a group therapy session. So yes, this is definitely turned to a PSA/group discussion. Evelyn is going through her journey as a survivor. And then Jennifer chimes in with her experience with her ex-husband. And then she counts the time where she got that drink thrown in her face very aggressively. But I will say, didn't she throw a drink at him first and he just threw a drink at her back? That's all I'm saying. But it was aggressive, by the way. I'm just saying, y'all, don't attack me. So Brittany gives her experience, and then Vanessa, her and Evelyn are bonding. Watching this, it looks like Shawnee gave us a very special episode of Basketball Wives, and then the week after, we return to the mess. Yep, the credits are rolling. Yeah, this was a frying catfish episode, definitely. I'm glad I skipped the week. I mean, I'm glad that, we got to know the ladies more, but, that's not what I watched the show for. Let's get to episode 10. So episode 10 opens where at Brooke's place, she's being visited by Jacille and Evelyn. She has 2 events coming up, something for her charity that's in her daughter's name, and then a brunch where she's going to present the check. So they're just helping her out with some things. I think they're doing some personal donations. And then Evelyn asks Brooke, where are you with your ex-husband? And it looks like her and her ex-husband got closer once she lost her daughter, unfortunately. But they're in a gray area right now. And she says planning for the future just gives her anxiety, so she's just been living in the moment. Yeah, they're definitely in the gray area because they're still having sex. I mean, it's that familiarity. It'll get you every time. I kind of compare that situation to like having a barber. Like, when you go to your favorite barber, all you gotta do is just sit in your seat. There's no surprises. But if you go to a new barber, you gotta tell them how you want your hair. You gotta hope they don't fuck it up. Like, just have anxiety the whole time. When, you're with your old barber, that familiarity, you don't have to really worry about anything. So next scene we're with Jackie as she's cosplaying as a podcast host. I'm guessing this is her dream to do now. She wants to be a talk show host. And her first guest, even though she said she's been doing it for 2 years, is Brittany Renner. I don't really want to hear her life story. Fast forward. Here we go with Brittany again, complaining about the group, finding her footing. Go hang out with your real friends then. Well, that was a waste of time. Next scene we're with Vanessa and her husband. So he's in town for a bit, so they're together looking at spaces to put a potential gym, since they both live in Arizona and they want to expand. I feel bad for the woman that showed him this space because they just wasting her time. He immediately says he doesn't like this spot. She's then trying to get him to move to LA and he's not really feeling it. I don't see the chemistry between them. And it looks like he's fine with her living a separate life in LA and he's still in Arizona. Like, how they gonna work that out? Wow, he just nonchalantly just shuts her down at every corner. She tries to suggest to him that they renew their vows. He's like, nah, they don't even wear wedding rings. Poor thing. I see why she's going through it with her husband. Oh God, next scene where we're Jennifer and her man. Them and that damn dog, it's getting on my nerves. And then they want to start a YouTube channel together because they want to show people healthy relationships. Okay, girl. So Jennifer has a production company now. She has an important meeting with an investor, and I think she wants her man to come with her. I don't know. I was hardly paying attention because I was bored, but that's the gist of the scene. Fast forward. So next scene, we're at Brooke's charity event. So the event's going well. A lot of the ladies didn't show up. It's like basically, I want to say the OGs. I don't see Giselle. Vanessa couldn't be there. Brittany is separating herself from the group. And of course, Kalanick isn't there. We just see them auctioning items. And it doesn't seem like a really big event. It looks like there's about less than 100 people there, but they managed to raise $21,000. I mean, between Jackie, Evelyn, and Jennifer, they could donate $5,000 a piece. So that's $15K right there. So all you need is just $5K from the rest of the people that got there. So next scene, we're with Jackie and Vanessa. Jackie's now cosplaying as a realtor, and I guess showing Vanessa this space, or is it the other way around? I don't know. I'm not too invested. But she's trying to find a gym space without her husband. And I'm just curious, where's the basketball court then? Like, is this just like the front of it? Because right now when I'm seeing it just looks like a townhouse. Where's the court? So next scene we're with Brooke, Giselle, and Jennifer getting mani-pedis. Of course, Jennifer is again gushing about her new man and where their relationship is going. So then we get into Brooke and her love life and this gray area she's in with her ex-husband. They're not technically divorced yet, so she's still on the fence of what to do. And that's the gist of the conversation. We are halfway through the second episode, y'all, and it's not giving. I'm nervous. Like, where's the drama? So next scene, we're with Jennifer on her way to her meeting about her production company. She's in this boardroom with nothing but guys. She's like, oh my gosh, I feel like such a boss, like a pink Barbie. Calm down, Shonda Rhimes. I don't know, this scene just feels so produced, you know? I just don't believe it. Oh my God, we're having a nothing ass episode right now. Next scene, we're with Evelyn and her son. She's just putting together mannequins for her upcoming pop-up shop. She too is in a gray relationship area with her ex-fiance. While he is helping her with the pop-up, they don't know what's going on in their relationship. So now next scene, we're with Vanessa again with her sister. Her sister and these Teletubby hairstyles. What is going on? So come to find out, the gym that she wanted, she put in an offer for, it was rejected. Probably because she didn't put up enough money on the listing since he told her there were other offers that were better. Oh God, next scene we're with Brittany and Kalanick, and I guess they're walking somewhere catching up with each other. Girl, are you gonna leave the group or not? Please, let's just let us know. You can leave, please. You can leave. Great, my voice is never gonna recover. I wanna know, who does Brittany think she is? She's just some nobody floozy who decided to be on this reality show. Who are you compared to these women? Y'all cut from the same cloth, okay? And then Kalanick with her late age reads, girl, you look like you're in your 50s, so I wouldn't be talking. All right, so next scene, we're at Brooke's brunch, where it's pretty much the entire cast except for Evelyn and the basic bitches that couldn't make it. Vanessa, I'm pretty sure she's in Arizona somewhere. All right, so we get an emotional ending. The brunch goes successfully. Jackie and Brooke are getting in a better place with their friendship. And then we see Brooke and her guests by the beach doing a small memorial for her daughter. And that's where the episode ends. This was cute. I love that everyone's getting along. But right now we are 0-2 for these 3 episodes. Let's hope that episode 11 is a little bit better. So we open this episode with Jennifer and her boy toy. They're meeting his mom, and they're talking about the gossip that Vanessa said. I guess Jennifer still has a chip on her shoulder about that. So next scene, we see all the ladies get an invite to Evelyn's pop-up shop. They get like an outfit that they have to wear to it. And also Jennifer's looking forward to this because Evelyn's daughter's going to be there and she wants to make it right with her. Next scene, we're with Brittany, and of course she's talking about how she doesn't want to be a part of this group because she's better than them. She got an invite from Evelyn too, and she doesn't know if she wants to go or not. Was that it? I'm going to start fast forwarding her scenes, if that's all we going to get. Alright, so we're going to get an express review. So Brooke, she's getting a call from her ex-husband. He gave her some flowers. I'm guessing they're still like, in this gray area. All right, we're done. Next scene with Evelyn, her ex-fiance. They're looking over the space for the pop-up. She's saying what she's expecting. Like she even invited Vanessa there. They're in a good space. She knows that Jennifer is going to try to talk to her daughter. And they're still up in the air with their relationship. Yeah, I think that's it. We're going to get through this one a little bit faster because they playing with me. All right, next scene we're with Jackie. She's in the gym. Jackie, just do Ozempic. Just save your time. She finds out that her daughter is engaged and she's very excited. Next scene, we're at Evelyn's and Jackie and Jennifer's coming over. They're helping her out with her pop-up, but then Jennifer said that her man is going to be checking Vanessa at Evelyn's pop-up. Now, Evelyn gets a little bit of pause when she hears this because she's like, okay, well, she has her man checking her. But, on the other hand, she was investigating him and talking about his son. So I get it. But the verbiage that Jennifer used, like, oh, she won't be saying my name anymore after I talk to her. Like, it sounds like a threat. So, even though begging is annoying, like, you already checked her. Why you need your husband to check her too? Again, Evelyn is on this seesaw whether she wants to marry this guy or not, and she still has anxiety. It seemed like, he wants to be married, so she has a window. But she's like, oh, well, we'll always be friends. Okay, you say that. I get the hesitance, but don't dangle him along if you're not interested in getting married. Next scene, we're with Brooke and her ex-husband on a date. Fast forward. Next scene, we're with Jackie at her house, and she's FaceTiming Doug. They're just talking about their daughter who recently got engaged and she's going to be a basketball wife. All right, next scene is the day of Evelyn's pop-up shop event. So most of the ladies are arriving and Giselle, I gotta admit, she looks amazing in Evelyn's bodysuit. So here go Jennifer and her man. Just something about her man, he looked like he's still in high school. So it's still kumbaya. Brittany definitely isn't coming. Brooke, I guess she can't come for personal issues. It is very interesting that Jennifer and Jackie are now friends compared to last season. So Vanessa arrives and Jennifer's child, her boyfriend, the way he's looking at her, like he can't wait to tell her what time it is. So some time passes by and Jennifer and her man confront Vanessa. He looks like he's on a solid 8, almost 10. And he's just letting her know whatever goes on, like my business is between me and Jennifer. She's explaining her side about the scam with the puppy. They're going back and forth. It's very awkward right now because it looks like the whole room is looking at them talking. I wonder, can they hear them? Okay, so he's just speaking aggressively. They ended there. He clarifies that biologically he has 3 children, but technically he has 2 because the first one, his rights were stripped away. So, Jennifer knows how to pick them. And, it's only a matter of time before that relationship blows up in her face. So later, Evelyn gets a gift from her guy or ex-fiance, whatever. It's like flowers and some expensive champagne. The ladies were like, you didn't even give him a hug or a kiss or anything. She's like, I don't really like PDA and, whoever I marry, she don't want this man. Stop stringing him along. Let him go. Yeah, the chemistry ain't there. She ain't head over heels. Like, for Chad, even though it was him, like, she was head over heels for this man. This man, she's like too much of a nice guy for her. She don't know. I'm still thinking that maybe the bank account ain't right. So then later we see Jennifer talking to Evelyn's daughter. She tells her sorry for being in the middle of bullshit. Not sorry that she allegedly said that she was a hoe, but yeah, it's neither here or there. She just wants to move forward, and Evelyn's daughter accepts her apology. So next scene we're with Jackie. Her daughter's over. She's newly engaged, and they're talking. I find it strange that she's never met her daughter's fiance. This is the daughter that she actually claims and she gets along with, right? And that's no shade. Like, this is the daughter that, she actually gets along with. This must be either like a quick engagement or, you know, she was afraid that her mom wouldn't accept him. Maybe he's like 20 years older than her. There's always something. Anyway, next scene we're with Evelyn. She's on FaceTime with Shawnee. They're on the topic of Brittany and how she doesn't come to anything. I will say that Evelyn has definitely extended herself as a friend to Brittany, and Brittany has given the whole group her ass to kiss. She's talking about her man again, and I just beg of you, girl, just break up with him. Just break up with him. So next scene, I guess we're ending on Brittany meeting up with Giselle just to say how fed up with the group she is. I've tried to have fun. I've tried to understand. It's Basketball Wives, okay? It's not a covenant. All right, so she says she's done. I don't give a fuck. We won't see her no more on the show. Great. I didn't know her before the show. So I got through 3 episodes, y'all. 3 disappointing episodes, man. Like the last review, I was so excited. Let's see what the preview is given for next week. Oh, and it's the season finale. Finally. Oh man, that's gonna be the main focus. Jennifer getting engaged. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for the reunion. Anywho, y'all, let me know what y'all thought about any of these episodes. It was definitely me frying catfish throughout. Like, I fried a lot of catfish during these 3 episodes. With that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next episode. Possibly. Bye.